want to try ice fishing this winter but are unsure where to begin? Learn the basics of ice fishing and enjoy the thrill of catching species such as yellow perch, bluegill, crappie, walleye, and largemouth bass through the ice. Consider that freshwater fish must feed throughout the winter and certain types of forage are in short supply. Fish are often more willing to feed on a bait or lure that is conveniently presented and does not require much energy to pursue. Check out these basic ice fishing setup guidelines to help you enjoy this activity all year long. Ice Fishing Basics 4 Guidelines to get you started. Number 1. Choose a method. There are 2 basic types of ice fishing gear and associated methods for catching fish through the ice. The first method is to use ice fishing devices known as tip-ups. Tip-ups are made up of a spool of fishing line, a trigger mechanism, and a flag that shows up when a fish pulls line from the spool. The second method is to use a special ice fishing rod designed to detect light bites and catch fish through a hole in the ice. Most ice anglers start by laying out tip-ups around a specific area. When they get multiple bites in a row, they remove the tip-ups and switch to an ice fishing rod. If you are just getting started, a set of tip-ups should be one of your first investments when it comes to ice fishing basic equipment. Number 2. When and where to drill a hole. Learn the basics of ice fishing that apply to ice thickness safety, as well as when and how to drill a hole through the ice. You can drill an ice fishing hole once the ice is about 4 inches thick. Reminder, be sure to read up on ice fishing safety first. A battery or gas-powered ice auger is the most convenient way to break through the ice. Most basic ice fishing equipment lists include a power ice auger because it is the best tool to use when the ice is more than 12 inches thick. A manual ice auger, ice chisel, or ice saw can also be used, but these tools are best used when the ice is between 5 and 12 inches thick. Once you have a hole-making tool, choose a location that is at least 5 to 6 feet away from other anglers' holes or ice fishing shelters. Oops! Before we proceed to the next tip, make sure to click the subscribe button and hit the icon bell to stay updated on our fishing videos. Number 3. Basic ice fishing gear and tackle. An ice fishing rod and reel, live bait or artificial lures, an ice scoop or skimmer for removing ice from your fishing hole, extra fishing line, extra fishing hooks, an ice fishing suit or bibs, ice cleats or spikes to prevent slipping, and a first aid kit should also be on your list of basic ice fishing tackle and gear. When choosing an ice fishing rod, keep in mind that ultra-fast and fast-action graphite rods have the sensitivity needed to detect light bites. Number 4. Artificial lures and natural baits. When it comes to which lures or baits are essential for ice fishing, jigging spoons are the most effective artificial lures to use, while wax worms are one of the best natural ice fishing baits for panfish. When planning an ice fishing trip, visit a local bait and tackle shop and inquire about which jigging spoon colors or sizes to use, as well as which natural baits have produced the most catches for anglers fishing through the ice with bait. Now that you know about ice fishing basic gear requirements to get started, make plans to take advantage of the cold weather by catching fish through the ice with your friends or family. Just because it's winter doesn't mean you have to stop fishing.